Hello, Shining Light. It's Kiki with Sadhana Health and Wellness. Today's video is about being your own best friend. And what does that mean? We're going to discuss what it means to keep yourself uplifted, what it means to move past any sort of generational hurts, any sort of traumas, any sort of um, things that are keeping you and holding you back from having the life that you want because you care and or attached to what people think about you. Let's get into it. If you are new to this channel, please hit the notification bell for more videos. If you are interested in learning more about moksha, what is moksha? Moksha in Sanskrit means freedom. And I am building a community of like-minded individuals who want to be free from stress, anxiety, generational trauma, depression, all of those things that are holding you back from having the life that you want and being able to live your life freely. We talk yoga, we talk meditation, we talk spirituality and all of the things that you can use, those tools that you can use to help you move past those obstacles in your life. So today's video is about being your own best friend. Now, what does that mean? In today's society, we are attached to what people think, especially with social media and having access to billions of people who can like you and give you all this positive feedback. And I mean, positive feedback. When you get into a situation when that becomes addictive, when it becomes something that you need, well, it's something that really should be addressed, especially with the youths of today who are, instead of getting the validation that they need, that they should be getting from their family, from their parents. Instead, a lot of people are, and youths are getting it from people outside of themselves. Also, we find that social media, we already know that it's addicting, right? We find that people with certain personality types, people who are more prone to narcissism, people who may have low self-esteem, people who are needy or in need of validation outside of themselves, extroverts. Now, mind you, when I say that, not all extroverts need validation outside of themselves, but for those who have a variety of different behavioral problems or have, certain weaknesses, it's easy to fall prey to social media and the people who are going to feed that part of you that is weak. So in being your own best friend, first of all, let's identify, what does that mean? That means that you seek validation inside, from inside of yourself. That means that you are getting validation from a source higher than yourself, from the creator, the universe, God, whatever you want to believe in. It goes beyond any sort of parental support. It goes beyond your family support, society support. It even goes beyond your physical best friend. It means that you're able to hold your own in your own space, in your own life. And you don't care what other people think. And that's the pitfalls that we're falling into now, is caring about what other people think. So being your own best friend, what does that mean? That means despite your flaws, we were only given so much, right? Our parents gave us our genetics. The rest is through grace that we are alive and we're able to age and see the transition of our bodies as we age. So yeah, you may have that tummy, or you may have the stretch marks, or you may have one earlobe longer than the other. Your eyes are, a bit bigger or close or further apart. But you see those as you. And it's you. It's been given to you. This is your body. It's your temple. And honestly, unless you've got some sort of physical ailment, There's no reason for you to beat up or abuse yourself. If you've got a voice in your head that is hypercritical, that is telling you that you're ugly, that you're unclean, that you're unworthy, any of those voices that are negative, that are hurtful, that are critical, hypercritical, you have to understand that that is not you. Those are the voices of those who have come before you. They can be the voices of your parents. We all know, a lot of us know what it's like to have critical parents. It could come from your family if you have a family structure that is that way. It can come from society. We look at magazines all the time with these perfect bodies or perfect bodies. Well, back in the 80s, the perfect body was 120 pounds at 5'7". We're talking models, and now there's this beautiful change that we're going through where they're starting to acknowledge that everybody comes in different shapes and forms, and one person's definition of beauty is not another. But outside of that, who cares about what society says and what they think? What matters is what you care about and what you think. And if you're looking for that voice to acknowledge your beauty, it may not ever happen. So you have to do that for yourself. So, in being your own best friend, you look in the mirror and you don't see flaws. As long as you're healthy, so what if you've got a tummy? So what if you're covered in freckles, or you've got strange birthmarks, or moles, or one leg may be shorter than the other, one breast may be bigger than the other, you may have a little curvature to your spine. As long as you're healthy, that's all that matters, because this is your temple and you're supposed to take care of your temple. And taking care of your temple means that you acknowledge and care for your temple, mind, body, and spirit. All of that comes together into one. So again, as long as you're healthy, who cares about whether or not you may not look like this model in a magazine, or your friend, or some girls in high school or college or at your job, or how you're supposed to look when you're 50, 60. And as you age, we're all gonna age. We're all going there. We're headed to the same place, and eventually, yes, some of that stuff is gonna go south. So you need to just make peace with it. You need to just make peace of it and worry about what's in your heart and what's in your head. So being your own best friend. So what? Number one is not listen to that voice in your head that is critical, because again, that is not you. If you had a best friend, what would you say to yourself? You would say, I am beautiful. I am loved. I am kind. The things that you do, the path that you walk is worth something, and it means something. That's the sort of thing that a friend would say to another when you care about them. So when you're saying these hurtful things to yourself, if you wouldn't say that to a person that you loved, then you shouldn't say it to yourself. So you should love yourself above all. Also, in being your own best friend, take yourself out on dates. Go to the movies, go to restaurants. Oh, and I know some people would say, well, oh my gosh, that's lame. Or I would never get caught, eating out by myself. I actually had someone say that they would feel like sad, or, and it's like, why? Why? You can't even eat by yourself. That means you care about what other people think. Okay? And that's part of your problem. If you care about what other people think so much that you dictate your life and your freedom around it, you're in chains. And you're going to remain in chains as long as you adhere to what you think other people expect of you. Go to the movies, go out to eat, go get your nails done, go shopping, do fun stuff. Take a trip by yourself. Be safe as long as it's safe, but take a trip by yourself and truly just experience the freedom of being able to make decisions by yourself and to just enjoy something with your own set of eyes instead of through the eyes of like a million people. And I just say a million people because, you know, if you're posting on Facebook constantly, then you're not enjoying your vacation. If you're Instagramming the entire time, then you're actually not taking time to be with yourself. What else? Exercise, being able to take care again of your temple, you know, keeping your body supple, keeping it firm, keeping it hydrated, feeding yourself good foods. I mean, for the most part, if you're a good parent, people take care of their children sometimes better than they take care of themselves. And I get it, sacrifices can be made. However, you can't have anything if you don't have yourself. And that means taking care of your temple, listening to that inner voice that says, I am a good person. I am a wonderful person. I am a kind person. Shutting down that voice that is critical, that is telling you that you are not good enough. As soon as that voice starts, nope, you gotta go. Okay, that is not you. Again, that is the voice that was implanted in you from either parents, friends, society, or either generationally. It has been, it's come through your DNA that you have been listening to this voice that has been there for so long. It's infused itself into your cells and into your blood and into your mind. And you have to know that that is not you, because the only voice that you should be hearing is the voice of Creator, of God, of Father, of Mother, of that great and shining light. And it's telling you that you are a beautiful and wonderful person. I hope you've enjoyed this video and got some insight. Please hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel if you would like to know more about how to obtain freedom holistically through yoga, meditation, and spirituality. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.